Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome in. Welcome in. Get a giveaway going here this morning. Good morning, Marquetta. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday morning? Jump in that giveaway. Doing well. Doing well. Just opening the May 2026 gray sheet. Just came in the mail yesterday. This has all the wholesale pricing for coins, type coins, gold coins, mint sets, quarters, dollars, cents, dimes. Let's it's got a cover price of $45. I always sell them for 30 if anybody wants to snap this up. Otherwise, these go to shows. May 2026 gray sheet just came in the mail yesterday. All right. No problem. We'll put that away. Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. Probably not good to hear that that was a package that you bought much later than the one that you're waiting on, but still good to hear that you got it. Getting the side eyes. Why am I getting the side eyes this morning? Jump in that giveaway. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday to everyone. About 15 seconds left on the giveaway. Jump in there. Oh no. And my printer just ran out of stickers. Clover Sports. Congrats. Gotta switch out my stickers here. Be another giveaway that'll run in a couple minutes. That will give me a minute to get this marked, get some more stickers in here. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? She's only 8 people in the room. Welcome in, Jessica, Chad, Sway. It'll be just a minute. My label printer just ran out of labels. I'm getting that switched out. We'll get another giveaway going here shortly. Good morning, Sway. There you go. Got that other giveaway going. Congrats, Clover, on that first one. Have a cool Macedonia polymer note, North Macedonia to be specific. Congrats on that one. Got another one going here. $19.57 B $1 silver certificate. We'll get that one running. 1957B, $1 silver. All right, that one will hang out. Jump in that giveaway. I gotta grab my glasses here. Can't see anything. $1977 20 peso. This has got Chicken Itza on the back, one of the seven wonders of the world. 1977 Mexico, 20 peso. We'll get that one running. $2 and go. 1977 Mexico, 20 peso. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Marquetta grabbing that one. Here's a 1969 5 peso. Does have a little spot down here. 1969 Mexico 5 peso. We'll get that one running. $2 and go, no reserve. 1969 Mexico 5 peso. It's running. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Marine, congrats on the giveaway. That one will hang out. $1961 American Banknote Company Gypsy Note, 1961. Earlier Mexico 5 peso Gypsy Note. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. No reserve. 1961 Mexico 5 peso. It's running. It's going to sell. McPop is in 3 seconds on the 1961 5 peso Gypsy Note. 3 seconds. Sold it. McPop's away. Here's another 1961 Mexico 5 peso. Little less circulation on this one. Good eye appeal on it. 1961 Mexico 5 peso. It's running. It's going to sell this morning. American Banknote Company 1961 5 peso. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. Marquetta's in 3 seconds. Fair warning on the 5 peso Gypsy. Sold at Marquetta's way. Again, have that 1969 Mexico 5 peso. Does have that spot down there. I call this the Artifact and Architecture series. This has got an aqueduct on it, agave plant, which they make tequila out of. We'll run that one $2 and go. Now that we're rolling this morning, 1969 Mexico 5 peso. It's running. McPop is in. 1969 Mexico 5 peso. No reserve. 3 seconds. Fair warning. McPop grabbing that one. There'll be another giveaway that runs here in a couple minutes. I'm going to space them out a little bit more, the giveaways. Otherwise, it just seems like I just have a ton of people in just for the giveaways, and my regulars don't win many of them. So we'll spread them out every few minutes, but they will be throughout the show. 1957B $1 silver certificate. We'll get that one running. 33006870. XA, a little bit better block. Experimental paper. 33006870. McPop winning that. Another 1957B circulated $1 silver certificate. We'll get that one running. $2 and go. 1957B $1 silver. It's running. It's gonna sell. I guess there's not any bids, so maybe it's not gonna sell. Here's a 1935D Godless Silver Certificate. Jay Handyman, good morning, good morning. Knowing God We Trust, Less Circulation, 1935D. We're going to get that one running. 91-year-old paper, 1935D Godless Silver Certificate, 91-year-old paper. It's running. McPop is in 3 seconds on the 35D. It's going to sell to the highest bidder this morning. McPop is in. 3 seconds. Fair warning on the 35D. Holy buckets. You're going to want your name at the bottom of the screen. 91-year-old paper here. It's running. It's going to sell. McPop is back in. 1935D. We got $5. Now 6. Jimmy jumping in. 1935D Godless Silver Certificate. Eyes up well. 726-02055. 3 seconds. Jimmy grabbing that one. Thank you, Jimmy. Here's another 1935D. We'll get that one running. Again, circulated Godless Silver Certificate, 1935D. Knowing God We Trust on the back, 1935D. It's running. It's going to sell. 1935D Godless Silver Certificate. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. 1935D. 3 seconds. Fair warning on the 35D. McBop is in. McPop grabbing that one. Auction number 7. Now that we have more people in, just got the, show this again. The May 2026 gray sheet. Just got it yesterday. They charge us $45. Knock it down to 30 if you need the brand new gray sheet. It's got all the wholesale prices in it. Half dollars, dollars, Morgans, piece dollars. Brand new gray sheet. Just got it in yesterday. Mint sets. We'll run that one more time in case that kind of went quick. I just use the online and I keep one magazine from a few months ago. I just don't deal with coins that much. So that'll be available. Maybe show that up one more time at the end of the show. Here's a crispy 1935E 9265405 I'm going to let the giveaway go in about 10 seconds and then we'll auction that one off next. Good luck, everybody. Jackal, congrats. Coming your way. Yeah, it's a cool little, it's got polymer, North Macedonia. Kind of a cool little note. There'll be another one going in a couple minutes. We'll do giveaways throughout the show. We'll jump back to the 35E. Let me get the camera adjusted down here a little bit so I don't have to hold the notes up so high. 35E $1 silver certificate. Get that one running. We took a close look at it before. 1935E Godless silver certificate. It's running. Knowing God we trust. Better paper here. Hello, hello, crispy, 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 91-year-old paper. Really? First purchase. Good grab. $57B circulated $1 silver certificate. We'll get that one running. 1957B $1 silver. 1957B, it's running. 3 seconds, fair warning. Kurt jumping in on the 57B. 3 seconds, fair warning. Kurt grabbing that one. First purchase. Appreciate you, Kurt. Auction number 9. $0.50 fractional there, Lincoln. VF25, comment free, good eye appeal. You got to get more treats already? Didn't you just do that a few days ago? Here's Japanese occupation of the Philippines. World War II. Got some folded corners and a little bit of edge wear, but World War II Japanese occupation of the Philippine 10 peso. They're bottomless pits. Japanese occupation of the Philippines, World War II note here. It's running. It's going to sell. Curtis in 1944, I believe. Japanese occupation of the Philippines, 10 peso, 3 seconds. Sold at Kurt's way. Here's a 1935 D $1 silver certificate. Godless silver certificate. We'll get that running. 1935 D 91-year-old paper. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. 1935 D 91-year-old paper. Don't sleep on this one. Got a giveaway running. Jump in there. 1935 D is running an auction style. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Kurt grabbing that one. Here's a 1935 G set. This is the first 75% had Knowing God We Trust. The last 25% were with motto. 1935 G, you'll see they're both G series. One is with motto, one is without motto. It's going to be a $22 start on the 1935 G series set with and without motto. You can see Godless and In God We Trust. If I buy 1,000 silver certificates, I may get 4 or 5 with motto. So little tougher set here. 35G, 3 seconds. Fair warning. With and without motto. Sold at Kurt's way. Here's a 1935 without motto. The $10 is $99 for the Disney dollar, and the 5 is $125. The 10 has a centerfold. The 5 is uncirculated. Let me know if you want me to jump over onto those. 1935 G Godless silver certificate. Knowing God We Trust on the back. 1935 G Godless 91-year-old paper. It's running. Kurt is in. Now Huber. 1935 G Godless silver certificate. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Huber grabbing that one. First purchase. Appreciate you, Huber. Jump in that giveaway. We've got about 30 seconds left on the giveaway. Here's a 1935 D 904-88742. A little bit of darkening there. 1935 D Godless silver certificate. That one's running. 1935 D Godless silver certificate. 91-year-old paper. It's running. It's going to sell. Curtis in. 1935 D Godless silver certificate. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Kurt grabbing that one. Oh, there's the giveaway. Robert, congrats on the giveaway. Kurt on the auction. Be a couple minutes here. 1935D. You're welcome, Robert. Appreciate you and everyone else stopping by this morning. 1935D Godless Silver Certificate. We'll get that one running. Kurt jumping in. 1935D Godless Silver Certificate. It's running. It's going to sell. Kurt grabbing that one. Either or is $2.99. VF25 comment free. And then got this raw one. A little bit whiter paper on this one. It's not. It's not in my shop, I don't believe. If you want me to throw it in there, I probably can. Another giveaway will run in a couple minutes. Here's a little tougher 1935B. You don't see B series too much. This one's circulated 58263582. Godless Silver Certificate 1935B. Little tougher of in the series 1935B. Godless Silver Certificate. Okay, that one will hang out. These are like two bond certificates from Tamaqua, New York, I believe this is. 1972. It matured in 1979. Security Banknote Company printing, kind of a cool little thing if you're from New York. $2 and go. Tamaqua, New York bond certificate, 1972. Security Banknote Company. Okay, no problem. That'll hang out. $1954 Canada circulated. Younger Queen Elizabeth. High Plains of Saskatchewan on the back. 1954 Canada, $1. That one's running. 1954 Canada, $1. So there's a 1954. This is a 1967 Centennial. It looks like it's got some paper clip there. But 54 and a 67 Centennial circulated. Get those rolling. Both notes, one money. 1954 and 1967 Centennial getting both notes for one money. It's running. It's going to sell. Sway is in. Both notes, one money. 3 seconds. Good grab, Sway. No, it went through. $1935D Godless Silver Certificate. We'll get that one running. $1935D Godless Silver Certificate. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. $1935D Godless Silver Certificate. It's running. Jump in that giveaway. Got about a minute and a half. $35D Godless. Hello. It's a $2 morning. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. Here's a nice $1 out of the Color Series, Canada $1, 1973. It's got the Canadian Parliament building, and then a boat running logs down the river. Cool little vignette on the back of the 1973 $1 out of the Canadian Color Series. That one's running. 1973 $1 Canada. Sway is in 3 seconds on the 73 Canada $1. Sway grabbing that one. Congrats, low key. Not sure why the sticker didn't print on the giveaway. Check that out. Here's a 57 plane. Oh, that one I was going to give away to somebody as a business card. I'll pop that off to the side. $1985 Mexico 1000 peso. $1985 Mexico 1000 peso. We'll get that one running. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday morning? Kind of quiet in the chat here this morning. 1985 Mexico 1000 peso. It's running. It's going to sell. 1985 Mexico 1000 peso. Bad Brad is in 3 seconds. Fair warning on the 85 1000. Sold at Bad Brad's way. Yeah, that's true. I don't yeah, I just need to make sure you guys are guys and gals are alive this morning. But yeah, no, I get it. Dogs woke, yeah, that's the thing. Once they wake up, then they want to go out and then I'm up. 1982 100 peso. This one's got a little more circulation than I usually see. I don't have a $50 lime right now, I don't believe. 100 peso out of Mexico, 1982, showing the throes of the Mexican Revolution of the early 1900s in the center of the 100 peso. Bad Brad is in. Got a bar star. I don't think so. I got a couple at Central States, but they have been requested quite a bit, and I think I sold them, but let me look here. I don't have that. Think you asked me about these yesterday. I don't think I have any of that. I am from Minnesota. How about you, Bad Brad? 35999933 and 34 crispy Dallas bicentennial $2 bills. North of St. Cloud. I work in Annandale, Minnesota, about an hour to the west. I'm about, I don't know, 5 miles from downtown is where I live. Consecutive pair of bicentennial twos. Okay. I don't think I have any web notes either. Quad nines, consecutive serial number, bicentennial twos. It's got a lot going on. 3 seconds. Put those away. Got about a minute left on that giveaway. Jump in there. Let me put some of this stuff away here. Here's a series. We'll let the giveaway run first. Congrats, Jackal. Totally fine, Jackal. No worries. Jump in there. You're in here. You might as well. Series 472, right after World War II. 5 cent. Got a couple little knickers there. Series 472 military payment certificate. I think this is the last one I got out of that last group. Series 472, right after World War II, U.S. military payment certificate. 3 seconds, U.S. MPC. It's running 1947. This would have been issued, so right after World War II. It's running. It's going to sell 3 seconds. These nuz. Congrats. $1957A. Um, I don't think so, but I'm going through a box right now that I got at Central States, so you never know. Here's a 57A $1 silver certificate star note. Star notes running 64020614 star 1957A star note. It's running. It's going to sell here this morning. 1957A star note. It's running. It's going to sell 3 seconds on the star note. 57. First purchase. $57B star 411 97846. Jay Handyman, I was going to say you could wash my car, but I guess I have people for that. I don't need you to do it. 1957B. I don't have a ladder or flipper. I've got quite a few different wood choppers. 57B $1 silver certificate star note. Star note. Hello, star note. They're selling for just regular prices. Gotta love it. Bad Brad is in 1957B. We gotta get rolling here this morning. Otherwise, I gotta go back to bed. 3 seconds, fair warning. Bramageddon. Here's a crispy 556569996. Couple little pairs. Ooh, trinary serial number too. This is a crispy one. 57 plain crispy one, trinary serial number star note. It's got a little bit of everything going on. Don't crush my hopes and dreams on this one. 1957 plain crispy one, trinary serial number star note. It's got a little bit of everything. You're going to want your name at the bottom of the screen. 57 plain 556569996. Couple pairs in there too. Trinary serial number. This is a crispy one. 3 seconds. You're going to want your name at the bottom of the screen. Sold it. Mole cap. Here's a tougher type, 1891 $2 William Wyndham note. Obviously has a nicker right here. He's the first senator from the great state of Minnesota, 1891. I'm going to get this graded and keep it myself if it doesn't sell. I like this note. I have this in a VF30 for my personal collection. I've been working my way up on it. That'll hang out. Jump in that giveaway. We've got about a minute left on the giveaway. Here's a 1953 $10 silver certificate. Circulated note, but tougher $10 silver certificate. I get about one of these a month. I'm going to gauge this morning's show here. I haven't been able to get much over about 10 couple bucks for anything. Let's run this $2 and go. We'll see where we're at this morning. 1953 $10 silver certificate. It's running. It's gonna sell. I get about one of these a month, so if you want one, it does have a wide margin over here. Definitely not an error or anything, but 1953 $10 silver certificate. It's running. That's the giveaway. 1953 $10 silver certificate. It's running. It's gonna sell. We'll let the timer get down to 10 seconds and we'll see if we're serious on this one. 1953 $10 silver certificate. It's running. 10 seconds. Fair warning. 1953 $10 silver. I don't have another one. Here's your chance. It's running. It's going to sell. It's going to sell to the highest bidder, $2, no reserve. Bad Brad is in. 1953 $10 silver certificate. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Bad Brad grabbing that one. Here's a New Zealand $10 2000 commemorative commemorating the new millennium. Reserve Bank of New Zealand $10. This is not a private issue. This is legal tender. Got the cool hologram on it. 2000 New Zealand 10. cool polymer with the hologram. Those will hang out. South Carolina, I think 229 on the $5. This is out of the same series. This is an 1872 that you see a lot of 20s and 50s. There was a bunch of 20 and 50 sheets that came out, and those all got graded. You don't see the $2 and the $5 nearly as much. I can show that Zephyr or Zeph Anar. These Nuz is in. Good looking note. I love the scroll work on the back of this. I've enjoyed that note while I've had it, but time for it to go on to its new owner. Kind of sad sometimes, some of these notes. But somebody really wise told me a collector, and I'm a collector first. Yes, I'm a dealer, but I love to collect this stuff. He told me, you know what, Dean? The the item might go, you might sell the item, but the memory never does. So that kind of stuck with me. All right, these Disney dollars, and I apologize. I had some $1 that were in that $40 to $60 range. I apologize. I don't have any more of those. Those sold. But the $10, the Tourist Mickey and Minnie, this does have a center fold. Otherwise, this would be in that 150 range, but does have a centerfold. And then the Park Explorer Mickey $5 uncirculated 2001. Yeah, that was for each. That was for each. So I ran them individually. Those were not a group. This one does have a spot on the bottom, a wood chopper. Nope, they didn't sell. Nope. Otherwise, my automatic printer would have printed a label off for them and had them ready to go. I can bring this one to 279. Nice eye appeal on the front of that 1907 $5 wood chopper. Zeph, if you want me to run either of them again, the $10 is 99 and the 5 is 125. So if you want me to run them again, just let me know, or which one, or whatever the case. We can jump back over. Yep, no problem at all. jump in that giveaway. About 20 seconds left on the giveaway. Rustic Metals and Currency. Hope you had a great show. Thank you for the raid. We'll get another giveaway going here. Get a giveaway going, sponsored by Rustic Metal and Currency. Sure do appreciate the raid. Give away this North Macedonia polymer. Great color on that one. Again, appreciate the raid from Rustic Metal and Currency. Definitely give him a follow. Bookmark all of his upcoming shows. My neighbor to the south out of the great state of Missouri. Rustic Metal and Currency. DeBito, good morning, good morning. The other thing, if you haven't checked out my YouTube page, Blue Oval Pro, sure could use the support over on that. Got a bunch of great videos out there. Got a Mexico Madness banknote series running and all sorts of stuff. So if you're into currency, definitely check me out on YouTube at Blue Oval Pro. There's a 2014 Russian commemorative. Good morning, Falling Star. Yep, you are welcome. 2014 Olympic. This is not a private issue or fantasy note. This is legal tender, a commemorative for the 2014 Winter Olympics out of Russia. I got two of these. I kept one for myself. And here is the other one. I'm going to send this out to grade if nobody buys it. No problem. I'll throw that on the grading pile. Look good in a holder. $1934A. Of the $5, the green seal is the toughest. Less production. This one's out of New York. Should be about a $30 start. We're not going to do that. We're going to do $2 and go this morning. 1934A, $5 green seal. Oh no. Hope you're over that for sure. 1934A, 34A light green seal out of New York. It's running. $2 and go. It's running. It's going to sell. You're going to want your name on the bottom of the screen. I hope you're feeling better, Falling Star. I know that can knock a person out or a whole family for sure. 1934A, $5 green seal. 2013 Star Notes. Maybe. I think I actually always late 666. You and my wife could be, Mrs. Blue could be in a club. She's going to be late for her own funeral. Let me take a look here. Um, can somebody explain that to me? I get that you can't explain being always late to somebody that's, if I'm 15 minutes early, I feel like I'm late. So I get that, but I don't understand it. I just really don't. Um, yeah, me too. Mama 3 tab is also late, and somebody explained to me, and this is going to be very controversial. Certain types of people tend to be late. I mean, I know that's a stereotype. Yeah, I mean that's the thing for sure. Yeah, for sure. Your time definitely is as important as everybody. Yeah. And it's totally, I mean, that's the thing. That's one thing I always have to tell myself is, you know, there's certain things I'm really good at and certain things I'm not that good at. And that's the same for everybody. We have our strengths and weaknesses. So looking for this 2013 Star Note. Not something I pick up all too often, but sometimes. Yeah, I don't know that I have a 2013 Star Note. I apologize. I will definitely keep an eye out. Not something I pick up too much, but I have a gentleman that works for me. It's the owner's nephew, and he's a half hour late every single day. And I guarantee you, if that was me, I would have been fired a long time ago. Actually, the person I work for is really lax about everything, so probably wouldn't get fired. But it's just one of those things that's like I don't understand it. Here's a 1928 B out of Philadelphia, redeemable in gold. 1928 B, redeemable in gold. Out of the Philadelphia district, 1928 B, $20 green seal, redeemable in gold, 20. Okay, no problem. 1899 Black Eagle. I've got the graded one also. This one's got a little bit brighter paper than the VF25. Okay, that one will hang out, and the graded one is the same. If anybody needs a Black Eagle, I think I've got one going through processing right now, too. Here's a consecutive pair of 57 silver certificates, 429 and 430. Consecutive pair of 57 planes. 429 and 430. I don't have a Martha. I've got a graded green eagle I can show. Here's another 57, 66670 and 66669. Another consecutive pair. DeBito jumping in on the 666 and the quad 6 consecutive pair of 57s. Sold it DeBito's way. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, and then, oh, the Green Eagle. I'm going to get rid of this cord. That's just getting in my way. My phone's got enough charge. Let's get another giveaway note up here. We'll get that put off to the side. No, there's a Green Eagle in here. Here's another wood chopper. Put that up there. There's an educational. A chief. Probably should get some of these notes out instead of having them tucked down here. Fine 12, Minneapolis Green Eagle does have an edge issue, edge and surface damage comment. Eyes up pretty nice on the front. It's in a holder. It's ready to go. All right. Oops. Chad Finn, congrats. All right. Again, I just got the brand new gray sheet yesterday from May of 2026. So this has the wholesale pricing in large cents, Lincoln cents, Boston seeded halves, Barbers. It's got pretty much all the US coins in it. Got a charges $45 for these things and I don't use them, so I typically sell them off when I get them. Oh, awesome, Falling Star. Anything interesting? 2026 May gray sheet just came in the mail yesterday. I'll run it one more time. I use one typically, I keep one about every 6 months. I have the online one too, so a lot of times I use that when I walking shows. If I'm set up at a show, then I'll have a paper copy with me, but that'll hang out no problem. Usually somebody scoops that up. Yeah, it's crazy. And then remember when all the big distributors had like, they would have like newsletters where they would have the different notes listed and you'd order them through the mail? We're dating ourselves a little bit there. If you don't know, if you're, that's, those have been gone for probably 20 years. So if you're not over, you haven't been collecting for over 20 years, they used to, a lot of the big, and even a lot of the just dealers would send out in the mail newsletters just on plain paper. Most of the time, it didn't have any kind of pictures on it. I mean, it could, or they might have a couple pictures. Um, but here's a 57. Oh, we better get a note up there for the giveaway. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm sure that I have a couple, but there's one of those things that I kept them. That stuff I would keep for a while, but then I don't know. Some years ago, I was like, "Well, what am I going to do with these?" There's actually still a dealer in my area that still produces those and makes sure that I get one at every show I go to. 1957 $1 silver certificate star note 05770109 $2 and go on the star note 57 star note is running 1957 star note. Hello, star note 57 star. What are we doing? Holy buckets. I do a little fixed pricing and then everybody thinks it's $2 and go, no reserve, gonna sell to the highest bidder, 57 star. Walter Breens. Yeah, the big one in our area was Emporium. Ed, he's still in business and he still gives me a newsletter every time I see him. It's funny. 1957 star note, it's running, it's gonna sell 3 seconds. Fair warning. Inca 73T. Are we going to Maple Grove today? 1957 silver certificate, star note. Hello. Robbie grabbing that one. Good morning, the Peruvian friends. You don't know? What do you know? Are you driving this morning, Peruvian Prince? Well, you're gonna have to let me know. If you ever want to do something with the Peruvian Prince, you have to go through his agency. You can't just call him direct. Here's a 57B $1 silver certificate. Got a little nicker right there. 57B $1 silver. We're going to get that one running. 57B $1 silver certificate. Nat is in 57B, $1 silver. It's going to sell 3 seconds. Fair warning. Get the timer drop back here. Here's a 57A circulated silver certificate. 57A, $1 silver certificate. Go, go, go. 57A, it's running. It's going to sell. Nat is in. 57A, $1 silver, 3 seconds. All right, no more of those. What else do we have here? Rustic Metal and Currency, are you still with me? I know you rated in before. He might have jumped off. I got to ask him. He wanted a certain note, but then he didn't follow up on it. So see if he still wants that. Otherwise, get that on to somebody else. Mrs. Hoppiton getting the Iraqi note, Saddam note. See what else we got here. 63 $5 red seal. Good morning, good morning. 1963 $5 red seal. $2 and go. 1963 $5 red seal. It's running. It's gonna sell. Go, go, go on the 1963 $5 red. It's running. It's gonna sell. 1963 $5 red seal. It's running. It's gonna sell. $2 and go. No reserve. Bad Brad is in 3 seconds. Holy buckets. Bad Brad grabbing that. $19-20 charter number 172 out of Circleville, Ohio. I can probably look it up here real quick. Let's see here. Can everybody still hear me? Okay, I'm just looking up this Circleville, Ohio note, Charter 172. Is it 172 Circleville, Ohio? $172 out of Ohio. Oops, that's not right. So there's 42 notes known out of that charter. 1929-20. Is it type 1 or type 2? Type 1 or type 2? Type 1. $1929-20 type 1. 6 notes known. Type 220, there's only 2 known. The last one sold in 2024, about a year and a half ago, in a 12 grade. Now, I don't know, that might not have been graded. That might be an estimated grade for 120 bucks. What the best grades are? Um well, there's a 1902 date back and a 35 that was graded. There's a 45 that was graded. But I see a lot of 10s, 12s, 15s, 20s, stuff like that. So if you start getting in the 25 to 45 range, you got a high grader. Um, let's get back. Yeah, that's the thing, Brett. With high grade, it's kind of weird on nationals because yeah, I mean, higher grades tend to bring more money, but a low grade note on a scarce bank that people want is going to bring just as much money. So you got to be careful with that. And always remember, if you find a high grade note, there's a chance that there's multiple others that maybe haven't been discovered if you first find it. So if you do get a high grade and you don't want the note, you should move it as quickly as possible, because if a horde of high grade, usually there'll be more than one that are found at a time. Usually somebody's holding 4 or 5, or there's somebody collected them, or whatever the case. So if you find a high grade, you might want to move it quick. Was somebody looking for a 34 lime green seal 50? Yep, you're welcome. Somebody was asking me about a lime green seal 50. Was that Paulo? Here's a lime green seal. This is a Minneapolis 50, 1934 plain. Mr. VBA is in on the 1934 Minneapolis 50. Sold it your way. First purchase. Thank you. Appreciate you. You are welcome. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I was talking about the Foo Files. I ran a bunch here, then they didn't do anything. $2 and go. Guess I can try to run a few more, but it's I can sell them more wholesale just in 5 minutes than just giving them away. But 57A $1 silver certificate. We'll run another one. 57A $1 silver certificate. We got to get these things rolling this morning. My hopes and dreams. My heart is hurting this morning. 57A. Sheesh. It's running. It's going to sell. 1957A $1 silver certificate. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Robbie is in. Robbie grabbing that one. Run a couple more. 1957 plain. $1 silver. It's running. It's going to sell. Nat is in. 1957 plain. $1 silver certificate. Foo Files, you're not bidding on anything. You ask for it, and I don't even see a bid. I sold some stars too here in the last 15 minutes. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate it. $1957 plain, $1 silver certificate. Well, it can't get cheaper than $2. Foo Files is in. 1957 plain $1 silver certificate. It's running. It's gonna sell. Three seconds, fair warning. Sold it to Nat. Yeah, talk to Whatnot about it. I cover everything over $6. I know they keep raising it. No, it's totally fine. 57, but yeah, it's 1957 $1 silver certificate. This is a better note here. 1957 crispier note. Three seconds, fair warning. 1957 plain $1 silver. It's running. It's gonna sell. 3 seconds, fair warning. Thank you, Robert, on that one. And this one here, I'm not sure. Looks like there's some ink over here. Doesn't have a ton of circulation on it. Can't really see what it says or if it definitely looks like maybe really light ink that maybe just kind of lightened over time. I don't know. $2 and go. 1957 A $1 silver. That one's running. Robert grabbing that one. Where's everybody joining us from? Ohio. I'm Blue Oval Pro. I'm out of the Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota area. Illinois. One thing my software does is it tells me where the sales come from. And the top 10, which was really interesting to me, California #1 with 200 and then Indiana, Michigan, Missouri, Kentucky, Texas, Washington, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Arizona, and disappointed in Minnesota and Iowa. Don't even crack the top 10. They're at 11 and 12. So kind of interesting. Massachusetts, South Carolina, Illinois, go Bear. Oh my goodness. Illinois, Indiana, Oklahoma. B. Brian, congrats on the giveaway. Am I in Australia? I am not in Australia. I'm in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota. A lot of people ask me if I'm from Canada. Obviously, my accent probably is pretty strong northern accent. I wish I was in Australia. Hey, Chad, do you think Maryland is in the north or the south? Do you think Maryland is in the north or the south? North, okay, we got one north. Is Maryland in the north or the south? North, okay. North. So what do you think about that, Jay Handyman? North? Oh, that's for all those bear comments, Jay Handyman. It's in the north. Look at the chat. Look at right up here. Look at all that in the chat. It's in the north. Jay Handyman will. When I went out to see him in Baltimore, and go to the Baltimore show, I I'm like, oh, I've never been to the Northeast before. He's like, brother, this isn't the North. Oh. The other thing I was going to ask is on the YouTube channel, I'm always looking for videos that people are maybe interested in. Are there any notes that you would like, a video on, or any video ideas that you think I could do or interested in? Definitely check out the Blue Oval Pro YouTube channel. But any video ideas that anybody might be interested in? In the coin currency collecting ask the dealer fractionals and MPCs. Okay. I'm going to actually, I got to write this down because it's early, but I want to make sure fractionals and MPCs. MPCs. Any other videos that you would This is really cool. I've never seen one of these before. This is early Germany 1921. It's like a round disc. This is the 25 Pfennig. Early Germany round. I've never seen one of these before. I kept one for my personal collection. The bar notes, okay. I'm going to write that down. Good idea. And here's the 50. How to become. What did I miss here? How to become a professional hand model. Double date silver certificate. Okay. That I have graded ones coming back. 10 double dates graded. One got a 58, which is I collect 58 grade notes. And then I think there's 64s and 265s. So got a couple high grade. Johnny Bravo sells. The reason that I've always liked 58 is what they're considered call notes of the uncirculated. So if you send a bunch of notes in, like I sent those 10 double dates in, I got 764, which is choice uncirculated, and 265s, and I got 158. Usually they're a consecutive run, so usually it'll be on the edge, or the top note or whatever will take a dinger. But most of the time those are considered the call notes, and they're a lot cheaper than like a 63, which would be kind of the next grade up. So they tend to be considerably cheaper. And dealers will, when they send the 10 in, they'll get the one in the lower grade. They'll be like, okay, just get rid of this. And so that's why I collect 58s. I don't have any large size stars right now. Again, early Germany. Again, I've never seen a round one like this before. 1921, early Germany. I kept one for myself and I have two others. Transportation series. Okay, like the 1914 series. Okay, got it. I knew what you were talking about. Obviously, I called it out before you um do notes out of that series. Okay. I'll have to try to get a 20, and I know I probably have a 20 around. I don't think I have a 50, but maybe I'll have to try to grab a 50 also and do that. Any other, if anybody else has anything that they think would be cool for the YouTube channel, let me know. Um, oh, get a giveaway. Counterfeit notes. Okay. Um, that's a good idea. Counterfeit. And then a lot of so just the brief thing on counterfeits is there's like four different things there. There's modern stuff which are just copies. There's contemporary counterfeits which were actually counterfeited back in the day, at the time when the notes were circulating. There's altered notes, which on obsolete banknotes where the bank went out of business, they would alter the note to a bank that was in business so the money wasn't worthless. So there's altered notes. And then there's a fourth one that is just okay. There's a fourth thing too, but it's not coming to me right now. Here's a 1900 25-cent out of Canada. So that's another great idea. Again, if anybody else has any other YouTube video ideas, I would sure be interested in that. 1900 25-cent Canada. Morning, Hammerhead. How are you this morning? There'll be another giveaway that'll run in a couple minutes. Oh, awesome. I appreciate it, Hammerhead. We're just talking about video ideas for the YouTube channel over at Blue Oval Pro. So if you have any requests, I'm definitely writing those down. Obviously, give me a minute to make the videos. I've got 8 or 9 video ideas here. Here's a crispy uncirculated 500 peso, 1984 out of Mexico. Crispy uncirculated 500 peso. It's running. It's going to sell higher denom. 500 peso crispy uncirculated 3 seconds. Holy buckets. You're going to want your name at the bottom of the screen on the 1984 crispy uncirculated 500 peso. It's running. It's going to sell. There's two of them. I think one is 700 and the other one is 775 on the Indian Chiefs. Thank you, Johnny Bravo. Appreciate you. Here's a crispy uncirculated 5 peso, 1969. Again, has the agave plant, which they make tequila out of. Aqueduct. I call this the Architecture and Artifact series. That's a $1 educational 1896. Micon Consult or Micon United. Welcome in, welcome in. 1969 crispy uncirculated 5 peso. It's running. It's gonna sell. 3 seconds. Fair warning. Hammerhead is in. Hammerhead grabbing that one. Good grab on that. One other thing I do have, I showed the blue zipper binder from Guardhouse. Guardhouse is the sleeves that I use. Guardhouse brand 3-ring binder with 50 binder pages, BCW binder pages, your choice of modern or large size notes. I've got 3 of them available. They're in the buy it now. I kept one. I gave one to Marquetta for helping out on the stream over time, and she gives the big yeah, they do, I'm sure. I can get you a black one. It would be on my next order. I don't know. I placed a huge order. Does this sleeve fit in the binder sleeves? Typically these sleeves will not fit, I don't believe, in the binder sleeves. A lot of times what people will do is put them in the thin sleeves. They do have one for graded notes also, but um those are Guardhouse brands, so I thought, well, to keep things easier, I would just, if somebody wants like 10 of the graded binder pages and as part of the 50, that's fine too. They're just more expensive. That's why I didn't include them. Here's a 1981 50 peso. I've sold some 57 stars this morning, but that's, I don't have any large size stars. 81 50 peso, it's running. I don't know that I have any more silver certificate star notes. I sold those off earlier. You want book for graded? So you want a black book with graded sleeves, which I don't have, so, but I can, yeah, I can get it or whatever. Okay. I will I'll be able to get it. Like I said, I just placed a huge order a couple weeks ago, so it's going to be a minute before I order again. Here's a Third Reich note. Definitely will have to contact me on Instagram or something for that note. Those I don't sell here. Here's an 1870 Canadian 25 cent. 1870 Canadian 25 center. What is this, 155 years old? Hammerhead on the 1870 Dominion of Canada 25 cent. Coming your way, Hammerhead. Appreciate it. Here's a 1923 Dominion of Canada large size black seal. Picked these up at Central States also. Yeah, definitely give Micon United check him out. There is an item in the show notes showing a few of his examples, but if you have any currency, coins, collectibles, sports cards, comic books, anything memorabilia, exonumia, he can get it in an awesome display for you. Here's a red seal. Canadian Banknote Company. I'm at $2.99 for either of the Eagles, and the cheapest Chief I have is $6.99. Little tougher green seal. Nothing crazy, but a little bit tougher green seal. 1923 large size Canada. Got kind of the potpourri of seals here. Here's the blue seal. Just so everybody knows, on these notes, the purple seal is crazy, so definitely going to want to keep an eye out for purple seals. A note like this and a purple seal would probably be about $750. So if you find one and you don't care about it, definitely contact me. I'd be a strong buyer on it. So it's this exact same note, but it has a purple seal. And don't be confused by there's a bronze, which is kind of a maroon color. Because I'll have people contact me, be like, "Oh, I picked this up for really cheap." But it's like, yeah, unfortunately, that's a bronze seal. It's very, it's very distinct. It's kind of a bright. I mean, it's not neon or anything. Don't take it like that, but it's distinctly purple. If it's got more of a maroon tint to it, that's what's called bronze. And that's, although a little bit better, it's not anything great. So, anyways, Ink, are you still in here? Look at this sucker. I got this for myself at Central States. It's a silk German note. I've got a few of these, but I've never seen the 1,000 mark before. Um, this one I can sell. This one I already have. This is, I mean, I can't say it's the most common one, but it's the one that I see the most. 1921 German silk 25 mark. You want a unique piece, that's one of them. There you go, right there. Couldn't say it any better. Got another giveaway going. Hammerhead, they won't grade them because what they're afraid is when they put it in the holder and they press the holder and it uses heat. Eric Coins, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great show. Definitely let's give Eric Coins a follow. Bookmark all of their upcoming shows. But they're just afraid when they encapsulate it that they'll damage it because of the heat. Here's a 1900 Canada 25-cent cheap paper. No, it's silk, it's fabric. So that's why they're afraid of it, because it's a fabric, it's silk. I've even asked if I take the responsibility on or the risk. I first asked them if they'd done it before and ruined them, and they said no. And then the second was I'm probably gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna check with Legacy and see, because maybe their process is different. Plus, have more of a relationship with them. John, I don't know. I'm not. I might be there right away. I was gonna say it'd probably be later, but I don't know. Hey, Inca, does Chewy have a table there today? Okay, he's got a table. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things that they're definitely cool and valuable, but it's probably not something that's worthy of putting tons of money into. Yeah, for sure. I've got a couple. That 1,000 or the 1,000 one is pretty crazy. I've got a short snorter too. If I was gonna do any of them, it would be the short snorter I have on silk. Um. All right. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna get this out of here. We've come to a time in the show where I'm gonna go through some stuff that's been sitting for a minute. um. Here's an 1880 legal tender, $20 legal tender, comment free. RCGS was a grading company in the 2000s. They did a lot of notes for like heritage and different things like that. They went out of business, I think, in the late 2000s. So this one, if I have it on the next submission, I will get it reholder, just because people aren't familiar with RCGS, but it was a pretty large company back in the day. Again, did a lot for like heritage. Yeah, it starts at 9, but I don't know if we'll be there right at 9. 1863, $20, hold canceled. Nice two-sided piece. I have no idea. I'll just have to take the grade that I get. I've never seen one of those holders before. I suppose I could sell the note raw too. It's a good note. Oh, that's awesome. Actually, I have one also, Spooky. That's a really awesome piece. I was super excited to get mine. I do not have a 35 short snorter though. That'd be something pretty cool. I got a really crazy North Korea short snorter at Central States from a US dealer that he knew enough that it wasn't $5, but I think I got a good buy on it. I sent that off to grading. Yeah, I mean, I'll be there probably for a couple hours. If I get there at 9, I'm probably hopefully get out by. I always try to be on the road by noon, but 1777 South Carolina Colonial. Edge splits, tears, and minor damage. It's whatever, 249 years old. Death to counterfeit, which is pretty cool, $20. And then it has the pound equivalent, 32 pounds, 10 pence. Hand signed. This one I should get in a new holder too. The old PCGS currency. Springfield, Illinois, $10 national, charter number 205. Yeah, I think I've got enough going on. I don't think I'm getting in the soda sale business. Probably do pretty well though. John just wants somebody to do it so that he can buy whatever he wants. That's a good plan, John. Confederate $1, 1863. The one's kind of the toughest. Well, the 500 is tough too, but this one is the 1863. A lot of these are faded, but this one is wasn't circulated much in the 1863. Just had more of that pink hue to it. Whenever, if you're ever buying these, make sure you touch the paper because that's the giveaway. If it feels like wax paper type or silk paper, it's probably legit. If it feels like cardstock, it's probably no good. Tissue paper, yeah. Yeah, kind of like your Christmas gifts, you put that tissue paper in the top. If it feels like that, it's legit. If it feels more like paper, you're going to have to look. Minneapolis Green Eagle, fine 12. Awesome. It's always good when you get to move on from some stuff that you don't need anymore. Redeemable in gold, 1928 A100. Out of the Chicago district, redeemable in gold 100. Here's a 28B redeemable in gold 10 out of Kansas City. That's a nice light green seal there. Good eye appeal. Billy, congratulations on the giveaway. Big Kev collects, jumping in. 1777. is the oldest note I have right now. Put those off to the side. Is that true? That's when you were born, Spencer? Here's an 1863 50 cent. Nice fractional 1863 50 center. Don't see the fractionals. They're definitely a lot less common than the fives and tens. About uncirculated, fourth issue 25 cent. State of Louisiana baby bond in a 67 PPQ, super high grade here. 67 PPQ. Jump in that giveaway. Let me grab some more notes. Choice uncirculated 1970, 1 peso. Here's a Chihuahua 20 peso. Take a look at that. That's stunning. This one is gonna be thrown in the grading pile here. Got stunning eye appeal on that one. It says Oro down here, so this is like a gold certificate. Here's a 1914 Chihuahua. I don't see any folds on this. No center fold, no horizontal. These are all going to be going off to grading. I'll show them one time here and then not going to show all of them. This one's got a little bit more handling. This one I would do at 35. Still great eye appeal. I don't see any center or horizontal fold. This was just like I don't know if you'd almost call that like a cancel or something. I don't actually know if that's when if it was like, or if that's when it was issued. It might have been when it was issued too. Don't quote me on that. I should actually look that up. I don't know. I always thought it was like a kind of almost like a cancel mark. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Jay Handyman. Appreciate that. Here's a 1943 World War II era 1 peso. Again, I'm going to give everybody a shot on these before these get sent out to grading. 1943 World War II era 1943 crispy one. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, kind of an unusual looking note for sure. Prices may seem a bit high on those, but if they come back at a higher grade, um, that's where you really hit a home run. Here's a 1967 1 peso, just a circulated one. We'll $2 and go that. 1967 Mexico 1 peso. Aztec calendar 67 Mexico 1 peso. It's running 3 seconds. Fair warning. Falling Star grabbing that one. Hidalgo 1 peso. This is a good looking note with the minor vignette on the in the center. Hidalgo 1 peso. It is canceled, obviously. Whole canceled. Yeah, for sure. They all look good. Here's a consecutive pair of 1961. Consecutive pair. Peninsular 1 peso 1913. This one was issued. Does have a internal, got that really cool clipper vignette on it. $1913 issued Peninsular Mexicano 1 peso. A Gobierno 50 centavos. What I liked about this one is how shifted it is. The back plate was shifted pretty heavily. Yeah, no problem. This is the Estado de Chihuahua 1914. Kind of a cool piece. I like again how shifted it is on the back. Jump in that giveaway. I'm going to heat my coffee up. I'll be right back with you. Use the restroom. Couple-minute break. So, John, you don't pay tax because you're a disabled veteran, right? Is that who doesn't pay tax? Because I know in Minnesota, everybody else pays tax on everything but bullion. Bullion is the only thing that's not taxable in Minnesota. And yes, taxation is theft for sure. Okay, got it. 1920, 1912. Jeez, I can't talk. Nacional de Mexico. This one was issued. Here's a 2010 commemorative 100 peso. Well, the only ones that don't pay tax would be anybody that, like, I don't pay tax on whatnot, but that's because, I filled out the forms as a dealer. I'm just passing the stuff along. So, Billy, another giveaway. Congrats. This is a stunner. This one will be going out off for grading too. Good note whenever I can get one. Not too often. Those seem to sell pretty quickly too. Londres, Mexico, 5 peso. $19.09. Cute little vignette off to the right. Holy buckets, that's my birthday, April 22nd. Not 1914. Ah, that one's got to go into my personal collection. What just sold? Oh, the 50 peso. Got it from the bin. Okay. Make a note on here. Yeah, I wasn't born in 1914, but that one I've got to get graded and keep for myself. It's my birthday. Never found a note that has my exact birth date or on it. April 22nd, 1914. Kind of cool. That one will go off for grading for myself. Sinaloa 10 peso. Got Libertad off to the left and all her glory. Got a cool blue color back on this one. I don't know if I have it right handy. Let me take a look. A lot of times those get put off to the side in a bin. Oh, yep, it's right here. I hadn't tucked that one away. 1945. Got bin number 1 right there. Get that marked for you. They're both 2001s. Here's the Tourist. This one does have a centerfold. $10 2001. Old Minor Town notes from the US? No, I don't. And then the $5 has the Park Explorer Mickey on it. This one is uncirculated. Yeah, those Disney dollars, there was a crazy one that sold last week. It was one of 10 known, sold for $9,000. Yeah, I definitely consulted the person that sold the $9,000 Disney note last week, so made sure that I wasn't overpaying and I was able to bring it to everyone for a reasonable price. All of these are going to be going off to grading in the next pile. There'll be probably a few in here that. Here's a tougher Monero 10 peso, 1911. Congrats, John, on the giveaway. Jacob Don, good morning, good morning. 1911 Monero 10 peso. This is a stunning note. I love the reverse on this one. Does have a nick down here. Okay, so that kind of goes through the Mexico pile. Those can all go off for grading now that I offered those up. So much of this stuff never gets shown. This is the most reasonable price one. It does have an edge tear from right here to the edge. This one's got a nice vignette on it. It has a little bit of pencil right there. Couple spots it's got pencil. I don't mess with it, but if you took an eraser to it, probably could do some work. This one I might send out to get some restoration work done on it. Have them take the pencil off of it, and we'll sell at shows pretty good. Got another giveaway going. $1966 $100 legal tender. Sharp looking note. $55 PPQ 00497675. That one will hang out. The 20 euro. 1914-5. Menominee, Wisconsin, Knapp Stout and Company, $2. Plain back piece. Egg Harbor Bank out of New Jersey, $2. Nice vignettes on that. 1861. Nice strong signatures. Hand serial numbered, the whole works. Egg Harbor, $2. $1922 gold certificate. Got some tape up here along with the edge issues. Decent color on the back of the 1922 $10 gold certificate. Large size gold certificate. LJM is in. Appreciate that. State of Wisconsin, 50 center. Choice uncirculated. Gal carrying some fruit in the, looks like the Hawaiian Islands. I'm not sure on why the state of Wisconsin, specifically Knapp Stout and Company, picked that vignette for theirs, but looks good anyways. This one's got the beehive on it. 5 center. Gee, handyman, take care. We'll talk soon. Have a great Sunday. Easton Bank out of Easton, Pennsylvania, 1838. This is the smallest obsolete that I've seen. K-Cork on the giveaway. Kind of the smallest obsolete. It's kind of like more of a modern size, but this is May 31st, 1838 out of the Easton Bank, Pennsylvania. Nice issued note, hand dated and signed out of the Easton Bank, Pennsylvania. Bank of the United States $10 has presidents on both sides. Benjamin Franklin. $18.38 out of Philadelphia, the Bank of the United States. It's kind of a cool piece out of Arkansas. Fort Smith City, January 9th, 1862, in merchandise or current banknotes. $5 is a one-sided piece. Fort Smith City, Arkansas. This one's stunning. Actually, it's not this one. It's a good looking note with nice color, nice wood chopper vignette on it. But there's one that's got a really cool back. 2024 5-unit Nevada gold back. First United States note, 1862. That one's in tough shape. Dominion of Canada. Horse blanket. $5, 1914. 1911, $1. How much on the Canada? This one's really weak along the center line. It's 1911. This one I didn't see. It's really weak along here. I'm gonna lose money on this one, but that's fine. JJ 1369, tough type. 1911 American Banknote Company. JJ first purchase. This is the note I think I was talking about. Yeah, it's got just a really cool ornate back on it out of Rice Lake, Wisconsin. It was issued. It's hand signed. It's just got stunning eye appeal to it. Falling Star, I always joke I've got great banknotes, but I only have one kidney. I had to sell the other one. I don't have any numericals today. 1929 Nationals. Um, I never ran across my 1929s after I came back from Central States. Let me take a quick look. Jersey currency, 4.99. Green Eagle, I've got one Minneapolis Fine 12 graded. Here might be the 1929s. Yep, you're welcome. Mobile, Alabama, 5 and 20. Cleveland, Ohio, 20. St. Paul, 10. Minneapolis, 5. Minneapolis, 5. Rockford, Illinois, 20. First National Bank, St. Paul, 20. Galesburg, Illinois, 20. San Francisco, 10. San Francisco, 20. Minneapolis, 10. And a victory note. No problem. No problem at all. Good to see you, Skipper. Will be another giveaway running in a couple minutes. All right, so nothing on the 29s, which is fine. $5 North Africa. Mobile. Mobile, Alabama, $5. Type 1. Type 1, $5 out of Mobile, Alabama, charter 1595. And then got the 20. Excuse me. Here's the 20 out of the First National Bank of Mobile, Alabama. Spooky, I got my first 1935 French issue. This isn't it. Obviously, that one went into my personal collection, but I've never seen one in person before. Obviously, you can go onto the bay and get them or whatever, but I try to pick up my notes kind of more organically. Nice North Africa 5444 serial number. North Africa $5 yellow seal. $1935 tougher Canada $1. Carlos, you definitely can pick it up and start your own Whatnot channel and start it at $100. That would be completely an awesome idea. I would definitely jump in there and bid on it. Here's another 1935. Less circulation. Why, John, do you think that's weird or something? It's got my birthday, April 22nd on it. I don't know. I think it's cool. I guess maybe it's not, but it's got a bunch of. This is the note that sometimes gets mixed up with the purple seal. You can see it's kind of a maroonish color. Kind of got a little bit of purple, but it's definitely the purple is way different. This is what they call bronze. That might be a red. No, I think this is bronze. Here's a 1954 Canada $2. $2 and go. 1954 Canada $2. $2 and go on the 54 Canada $2. It's running. It's gonna sell. Young Queen Elizabeth, good color on this one. Showing the village in the High Plains. I always think this is Saskatchewan, but don't know that for sure. 1954 Canada, $2 young Queen Elizabeth. Good eye appeal. It's running $2 and go, no reserve. 1954 Canada, it's running 3 seconds. Fair warning, JJ's in. Argent House. Good morning. Good morning. That one was ready to go. 1914 10. Tougher Minneapolis 5. 1935 H with motto. 65 PPQ star note. '35 with motto star note 65 PPQ. Congrats, Vantra, on the giveaway. Norfed dollar graded 64 EPQ. Those I just got back. Kind of cool from grading. Third issue 25-cent fractional. And a 35 PPQ. Somebody asked for a YouTube video on counterfeit, so I'm not going to sell this one. This note is altered, graded by PMG, so I'll need this note for that video over on YouTube. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, check it out at Blue Oval Pro. Here's a Stonington Bank out of the state of Connecticut. It's got the Frick bean, so that's kind of like a CAC sticker. Pierre Frick out of Texas is the gentleman who wrote the book on Confederate banknotes. Got the chance to talk to him for a bit at Central States. Talk to him more at the show in Baltimore. Choice uncirculated 64, Stonington Bank. Okay, let me grab those. I'll knock them down more as a pair. Pair of Mobile, Alabama, 5 and 20. Getting both of them. The 5 and 20, charter number 1595. Sold Shane's way. Thank you. Appreciate it, Shane. Again, just showing some notes that I haven't showed. This one's got a great vignette on the back. 1937 100, I believe. 1937 Canadian 100. I don't have any Oklahoma or Missouri Nationals. (1937) Canadian 100 VF 30, all graded up, ready to go. Cleveland 20, St. Paul 10, Minneapolis 5, Minneapolis 5, Rockford, Illinois 20. This is a tougher one. St. Paul, Galesburg, Illinois. This one is definitely tougher. San Francisco 10, San Francisco 20, and Minneapolis 10. So that's what I've got for 1929s right now. (1937 20). I've got a raw Black Eagle at $299, a graded VF 25 for $299, and then the Chief, the lowest price one, is $699. Here's a 1937 $10. Federal Reserve 20. The Disney's, the 10 is 99 and the 5 is 125. Federal Reserve 20. One of the 1929s. It just depends on which one it is. Ray, congrats. It's going to be just host choice from on the giveaways moving forward for the rest of the show. My stack is depleted, so I'll just pick something out for you. Cleveland 20, St. Paul 10, Minneapolis 5, Rockford, Illinois 20, St. Paul 20, Galesburg, Illinois 20, San Francisco 10, and San Francisco 20, and a Minneapolis 10. St. Paul 20. Got a little bit of a pink spot right here. This is a type 2, little tougher 20. Bring that down to 109. Type 2, so it's got the charter number here in brown and the charter number over here. Type 1 was 1929 to 1933. 75% of the notes were type 1. Type 2 was 1933 to 1935. 25% of the notes were type 2. So that's kind of the rundown on that. Type 2s tend to be a little more expensive. Not always the case, but obviously it goes by charter more than anything. Here's a 1937 $5. The Rockford, Illinois one is much more reasonable than the Galesburg. 419 000419, just a little tiny, looks like almost like a partial cashier. It's just a little bit of a line right there. This one has pencil on the back. I didn't mess with it. Priced accordingly. Not a crazy one, but and then this one is the tricky one. First Galesburg National Bank and Trust Company, Galesburg, Illinois. This one had a low population on it. I should write that on the notes, but that's a trickier one. Galesburg, Illinois, charter number 241. Those will hang out, no problem. 1937 $5. All right, Metre, I'll take a look after the show. Thank you. Canadian Deuce. The $5 is. This is not me either, although it's kind of in a blue oval. That's not a self portrait of myself, just so everybody is aware. Canadian Deuce, good color on that one. That's a high grade. 64 EPQ. That's a spicy one. $18.37 Canada, Lower Canada. in a 64 PPQ. $1954 Canada $5. Love the waterfall on the back of this one. All graded up, ready to go. 53 EPQ. That really cool waterfall on the back. Nice bright blue color. $2, $10, large size Dominion of Canada, Provincial du Canada, 1935. Got the Royal Mounted Police. This is a tough type note. 1923, $2 Canada. King George in his full military uniform. Comment free holder. DM Clam. Congrats on the giveaway. You are welcome. Well, I'll open it to any requests. We'll let another giveaway run. And otherwise, we could be here all day going through notes. David, good morning. Good morning. Let's get another giveaway going. And there was a $10. There was a couple $10. I have a large size 10 also, 1914. That one I might keep for the video. Somebody requested, I think it was Marquetta requested a 1914. So I might keep I've got a 5 and I think that's the only 10 I have. So I'll maybe try to pick up a 20 and 50 today if I can. Those all set off to the side. St. Paul, Minnesota 20, Cleveland 20, St. Paul 10, Minneapolis 5, San Francisco 10, San Francisco 20, and a Minneapolis 10. St. Paul 10. Just got this one in. Charter number 203. Okay. And then Indianapolis. No, it's Cleveland, Ohio, 20. Minneapolis, San Francisco, the last 10, which was this one. Charter number 710. It's in a double holder for some reason, which is fine. You can have the other holder too, but I'll take it out of there for now. Type 1, $10. First National Bank of Minneapolis, 710. Not sure why this is in this other holder. I must have really thought that one needed to be protected. Got two different 5s out of two different charter numbers. Bloomington Lake. I've had this charter in a large size, 12972. A little bit tougher bank. The other one, Central National Bank. This is a tougher bank too, 13108, 29 small size out of this bank. Zero zero 002. This one's got a cashier mark on it. Central United National Bank out of Cleveland. Bring that in at 109 on the 20. Pop Shop. Thank you for the blessing. Chad Finn on the giveaway. All right. Well, with that, definitely can open it to any requests. Open it to any requests here before we wrap up. Anybody know anybody that we could raid out to? My TIFF sounds good to me. Let me take a look here and see if I can find that. Find them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see everybody again tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody.